Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. I don't know if you've seen my last few live streams and contributions to the channel, but they've been pretty fun. Driven to Portland from Detroit over the last few, week probably. Now we are ready to fly to Europe. We are taking the trike, which is parked outside, and today we're going to disassemble the trike and rebuild it in Europe when we get there. So wish me luck. I want to give a huge shout out to my friends by not giving them a shout out for letting me stay in their house, which I've done so for the past 10 days while I've been here. Very, very sweet, very kind fellow cyclist and his family, and it's been quite nice. But we're gonna leave here. I have two of my recumbent panniers and then two side bags. Pretty much everything for this trip is going to be wrapped into these two because I'm going to be cycling around Italy after I finish the Spezzy show, which is the big show that'll be going on in Germany. This is an interesting trike. It almost feels better when it's under a load. I mean, it's sort of like my van. Like, it really puts some weight on those shocks and springs. And I almost feel like it's smoother. We are headed to my friend Mel's shop, Recumbent PDX. And we are gonna tear the trike down. We're gonna break it down into its little parts, put it in a couple of boxes. Tomorrow, we'll head for the airport around 4 in the morning, and then we will be in the air, hopefully, at 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been working on this trip, and I've known about this trip since I left the Czech Republic and built the trike in the first place. It was sort of a situation where azub was really excited about having me take part in the Spezzy show in Germany. Back then it was months and months and months away, but now it's only a couple of days away. So I'm looking forward to seeing some people at the Spezzy show, sharing some stories and doing a lecture. And then after that, I'll be taking a tour around Italy. But I know I'd like to visit and ride through Corsica and Sardinia. In doing so, I'll have to pass through Pisa, and I'm gonna have to end in Rome, where I'll fly back to here in Portland. That's my friend's shop over there, Recumbent PDX, right next to the little movie theater, always showing interesting flicks. They're doing the Evil Dead Rise right now. We are in Portland PDX International Airport. I'm standing outside of the Air Canada check-in. Air Canada. If you're flying with your trike, all right, we'll do a better voice. Welcome to Air Canada. Are you flying with an oversized three-wheeled monstrosity? Air Canada. We have some of the largest box regulations and best and most appealing bicycle regulations of any airline in the industry. Just make sure you put an air tag in the box. Air Canada. We are flying to Europe, so I'm excited. We've got the trike all packed up. Yesterday I was at Recumbent PDX, and I was feverishly sorting and organizing this trike into boxes. We have everything's now laid out. It's pretty well boxed up, and I'm pretty excited about it because, well, I mean, we fit perfectly. So just kind of give you an idea, Air Canada allows you to ship a bike for $50. So for a $50 flat fee, you can ship a bike. They allow you 70 pounds max, don't go over 70 pounds, and they allow you 115 inches. That's this dimension plus this dimension plus this dimension. We are actually under that in this box. We are under that because this is like the This is actually a cat trike box because the place where I packed it up is a cat trike dealer. And it fit most of the trike in here, but we hit the weight limit before we hit the size limit, which is actually quite good, because I would rather hit the weight limit and then make the box the correct size for that, instead of having an oversized box that has too much space in it. This is perfect, and the padding inside is perfect. Everything is cushioned and ready to go. So what's in this? This is holding the wheels, the main frame, the front boom, the flags, all sorts of stuff. This one has the seat in it and some of the like the accessory components. This box here is actually standard, so like standard luggage size, so I didn't have to pay anything for that. So the whole extra on this whole flight, these 3-stage flight, we're gonna fly from Portland to Vancouver, Vancouver to Toronto, and then Toronto to Zurich. And Zurich, we're going to be picked up by my friend Pat, who owns TerraCycle. Used to own TerraCycle. I keep doing that. Doesn't own TerraCycle anymore. So he's going to pick me up from the airport with a pickup truck, and we were going to drive to a show called the Spezzy show in Germany. The Spezzy show is all about specialized bicycles and things of such, like 3-wheeled, 4-wheeled, 2-wheeled, but creatively built bikes and trikes and quads and stuff. And so I'm a guest there, a guest of azub. After the show, we're going to cycle around Europe, cycle around Italy for 3 weeks. That's the choice. But that might actually change a little bit. Like, the route might change, because I want to go there and talk to a bunch of people and find out maybe there's a better place. But I do have to leave from Rome. So on the 25th of May, we will leave from Rome, and we will head back home. We'll head back to here. And from here, we'll pick up my van, and then that story is, that you'll hear more about that story later. This story has happened once before, and it didn't end well. The trike ended up getting stuck in Dublin, and it lost, and I had to make a bunch of videos, and eventually Dublin found it in their airport facilities. But we're not flying with that airline I was flying, and we're not flying to that airport that I flew to. So all should be well. But we're going to drop these guys off at oversized baggage, and we're going to be done with them. You know, in China you can get these racks here for like $0. Zero. They're free. People need to push their stuff around. But in America, they cost $6. I had to pay $6 to take a trolley from this door here to that oversized area there. $6. Oh well. It is what it is. One more thing. So lessons learned from the first loss of the packaging, right? So I've learned some things. So firstly, I took pictures of all of the tags of all of the bags. 1. 2, I chose Canada Air Air Canada. I always mix them up. I chose Air Canada, and they're going to take the bags all the way. So I have 3 connection flights, and they're all with the same carrier. So there's going to be no confusion. They're just going to fly all the way to Zurich. 3? Are we on 3? I don't know. I'll just keep going with 3. 3, I wrote my name on the boxes and my email address and my phone number. So they're all over both boxes. 4, I went crazy with padding and packaging and made them a little bit more efficient, and size-wise, they are not as oversized as that last box. I think maybe having that box be so large, it was a bit crazy. And then 5, there are air tags in both of these boxes. So both of these check bags have air tags in them. So if, God forbid, they do end up going astray, I'll be able to say, look for the box with my email address and Matt's Trike on them and my phone number, and listen for the chirp. So, so all of those things have changed from the last time, and when I add up all of those things, it makes me realize that I was pretty naive the last time I did this. Anyways, yeah, now we're gonna drop them off. Hello. Can I come in? Have you been to the safety camp? Yes, I have. Yeah. It's a bicycle, well, tricycle. Wow, guys, that has to have been the easiest security check and check-in process I've had in a very long time. And I had an oversized box Very, very friendly. Air Canada, good job. And Portland Airport, good job. All right, now I'm gonna get some coffee. All right, guys, we are at the gate. Piece of cake. Hopefully, I need wood to knock on somewhere. There's a trike in that plane. Hopefully. Is my bike in there?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
I hope so. I hope so.
Hard time.
Thanks, you too. Hello. This thing's teeny tiny. A teeny tiny little plane. So we're jumping to Vancouver very close, actually. It's just an hour and 15 minutes. We have the turbo prop right outside the window. Uh-oh. It's fun. Things are fun. Not super duper easy, but pretty easy. There's a lot more like pictures and security checks than I remember. As a matter of fact, to board the plane in Portland, I had to get my picture taken. Reminding me of China.
Hello, bonjour. You can go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so we have a few hours to kill. I wish there was an electronics store around here. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my Osmo Mobile, which I was expecting to use a lot on this trip. In fact, it just faulted on me last night, and I was playing with it, trying to get it to charge. And I might have fixed it, but I'm not sure. This is my Osmo Mobile. Let's just see if it works. I won't put the phone in it, but I can at least oh, there we go. So this is it. Last time it was just giving me a weird fault. Yeah, the red light's on. I think the battery inside is toast. I was hoping that I could get into an area in the airport that might have a little electronics place, and sometimes they carry these kind of things. But because I'm in a connection, I'm not like allowed in the main part of the, they sort of focused me through and like snake me around the airport and pop me out right at my gate, which is cool and everything, but I don't have an opportunity to like see if I can get a replacement. Oh well, maybe I can get one in Germany. They're really nice for live streams, that's for sure. Apparently a bird struck our plane, so they have to have another plane, and it's just not as big or something as this one, as the one we were supposed to have. But bird hits your plane, not much you can do about it. This flight's gonna be the second longest out of 3. They wanted to ask if I wanted to check my bag. He's like, we can check it for free. I said, no thanks. As many bags as I can keep on my person is what I want to do. I'm leaving nothing to chance.
In preparation for takeoff, make sure you're comfortably seated with your seat back upright and tray table still.
Okay, so we've landed in Toronto. It's so nice. I have a Find My app on my on everything, on both boxes of luggage and my backpack, and this is telling me that they're all here in Toronto. I know that one of them's kind of under the plane, so it's like reading like close, but it can't get a fix on it. But this is so comforting to know that it's made it all the way here. And then when I'm guessing, I'm even guessing if I'm in the plane flying, I could open it up and it would ping it, because all of us have iPhones in the plane, and that's kind of how they locate things. That's super cool. So far, so good. All right, we have like a 3 or 4 hour layover, and then we head to Zurich. That's like an 8-hour flight. So. All right, welcome to Toronto. Sort of looking for a replacement gimbal, and they have these like convenience machines that have electronics in them. I mean, the odds of them having the thing that I want is pretty low, but let's see if I can find something here at the airport. It's pretty well, it's like a mall. Maybe I can find it. Maybe. I got some time. We're in Toronto, and I'm using my Find My app to watch the trike, and it's at the gate that it should be at, which is good. But our plane isn't, which isn't, and I don't think I'll be leaving here for a while. The flight is delayed an hour and 50 minutes, basically 2 hours, and it's going to arrive 2 hours late. Luckily though, in Zurich, that only means it's going to arrive at noon. It's not going to arrive at like 4 in the morning or anything. But I don't like delays, because that's when things get shuffled around, and maybe my trike won't, whatever. I'm not going to think about it. Just cross my fingers. All right. We are through into the plane. Almost 3 hours delayed. It's a packed flight. Let's go. This is going to be the longest flight of the journey. I'm going to get some sleep, and I'll arrive around noon. So supposed to arrive around 10. All right, guys, we are in our seat. 44A. It's fitting, seeing I'm leaving Canada, that I'm in row A. 44A. Hopefully I'm not crammed with some big people like me. I've been on some flights, man, where I'm in the middle row and I am sandwiched amongst monsters. But hopefully not. Alright guys, we are about an hour out from Zurich. I slept a little bit. You sleep a little bit? Should we jalan, Ma?
I tried to sleep.
Yeah. They tried to give him some bread, and he was... my friend here is from China, so we had a long talk about stuff. He's going home. You have a long day ahead of you. My day is coming to a close, but he's got a long day headed to China. Anyways.
You need 11 hours, maybe.
11 more hours. Jayoe. This flight was delayed by like 2 to 3 hours. Apparently there's over 80 connections on this flight. 80 people who probably did not buffer 3 hours extra between flights. There was a lot of people in the line at Toronto that were like, what's this mean for me? For me, it just means that I have to have my friend pick me up a few hours later. Wet out there. I'm curious what the weather's going to be like on this trip. Hopefully Italy gives me some good days. I have rain gear, of course, but you don't want to use it too much. Welcome. The end of the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zurich. Local time is 16 minutes after 12.
Welcome to Zurich. I just talked to Pat, my friend. He's waiting for me. We're going to go to baggage claim. I'm going to open my Find My app and see where it is. Matthew's, my backpack is with me. My bike accessories are in the plane. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's super cool. We're exiting. There's no turning back now.
Back together. You could call it
All right, we're at baggage carousel 27. Already I can see there's a big difference from the last time I came. It was chaos. I mean, when I came to Dublin, I should have known that I was gonna get in trouble. There was bags piled up in every aisleway, chock full, and there isn't that now. That paired with the Find My app and the, you know, the little airtags I have, I'm pretty confident we're gonna be walking out of here very soon with the things that we need. It makes me feel good, although I'll feel better when I actually have the trike boxes, the two of them, in my hands. So crazy to pay for these carts. I mean, they're so important to have. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right. I was a little nervous. All the bags came out. I could still see on my AirTags that they were sitting behind there. All right, Pat's waiting for me outside. Hey, it's Pat.
So, welcome to Switzerland. We have chocolate. There's some nuts down there too.
Well, there are a couple of nuts down there. Whoa.
Thirsty. So, you made it, and all the bags made it.
I know.
That's utterly awesome.
I was saying, well, at least the trip is going to go well. Rome, I'm going to have to figure some things out, but I'm not going to worry about that until the time comes. I think in Spezzy, I should be able to find somebody that knows somebody in Rome that has a bike shop or around Rome. There must be a daisy chain of people that might know another. It'd be nice to find a recumbent shop. Yeah, the airport was quite nice. It's interesting to cross borders and stuff, and not. I mean, the customs was super friendly and easy. I mean, going into China and different places, sometimes they grill you a little bit. But when you're in Europe, you're American? Okay.
Yeah,
Whatever. All right, this is the show. That's the trike behind me.
Hi, man.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going? Good. So when I packed this at Recumbent PDX, they had a bunch of these bags. These are heavy bags that they use to wrap up the trikes, and man, it worked out so nice. Just a lot of padding between everything. We'll see how good it goes when I put it back together, but I think it did a good job. I feel like it was only yesterday that I was riding this in America. Because it was only yesterday when I was riding this in America. Every time I put this thing back together, it's a little bit quicker. The calm before the storm. All these companies are getting set up. HP Velotechnik has a big presence here. Big presence. Hey! How's it going? The crew at HP is very cool. It's interesting to see everybody setting up. I'm also a little bit tired. It's going to be nice to get into crash mode. Alright guys, the azub booth is pretty well set up. I'm pretty well knackered and I don't know what the night holds, but I'm gonna end the vlog. We are in Europe, we're in Germany, we're about to do the Spezzy show. You'll see it tomorrow. We'll talk to some people, we'll tell some stories. It should be fun. Jayoe. Bye.